All right, I want to talk to you a little bit about something the doctor said to me yesterday at my first post-op appointment, where he took the bandages off and put me in the boot. He said, Brian, a week ago, you were so nervous about doing this and you couldn't decide to do it and you were so scared. I think he used that word, and that's an accurate word. And he said, but look at you now. You look great. You feel great. You said this has been no big deal. And you're doing great. You are capable of so much more than you think you are. And that really hit home for me because, for whatever reason, I'm wired in a certain way where I'm conservative and I'm not a risk taker. And to do something like this, I needed to reach critical mass. I needed to reach a point where I knew I couldn't go forward anymore without addressing this. And I was freaking out around the time of making the final decision. And I knew I had to do this. And I booked an extra appointment to see the doctor just to basically have him talk me into it. And he said it had to be my decision. He wasn't going to talk me into it. But he was really nudging me. And I needed that. So for whatever reason, I was really scared to do this. But I told myself that there are so many people who have done this operation. I'm not the first one, right? I'm not some kind of pioneer. And I'm still young. I'm 49. But I'm in good, healthy shape. I'm an athlete. I should be able to do this. People in their 60s and 70s do this operation. So, what am I worried about? And I still had a month before school started. And even if school was to start the next day, I think I'd still be able to get back to work relatively quickly. And I'll drag myself into work on my knee scooter. And I've seen other teachers dragging themselves to work on scooters, crutches, boots, casts, broken arms, broken foots, knee surgeries, return back to work in a week. Right? And they teach class from a reclined position, or other teachers help them out, or students wheel them from classroom to classroom. People pitch in. That's another thing. My brother David has so much pitched in. He got my amoxicillin today for me. Yesterday he took me to my pre-op. Every 3 days he's been getting me groceries because I have a small fridge. I'm going to solve that problem soon and learn to buy food in bulk. That's going to be my New Year's resolution. So people chip in and help you. My sister came by last night and brought me ice cream. And I didn't need anything, but she brought me ice cream. And we watched Pretty in Pink, an old 80s classic with Molly Ringwald. So basically, when you get injured and you need to go through something like this, friends and family chip in and they all help you. So you're not alone. If you're like me and you're at the verge of making the decision and you're coming up with all kinds of excuses why to put it off for another year, just know that people are going to help you. And also what helped me, pushed me over the cliff, was that I imagined another year of kicking this problem down the road. Kicking the can down the road. I imagined myself going to work with a flat foot, hurting all the time, just like it has for last year. Students going, "You're still icing your foot, sir," right? And me just basically knowing that I need to get this thing operated on and putting it off for another year. I couldn't bear the thought of that. And that's where I said, okay, doc, do it. Let's book the appointment. So have that conversation with yourself. Now, if you haven't reached the point that I'm at and you're not so sure you need an operation and life is tolerable and quality of life is good, then keep doing your rehab and keep trying your inserts and stretches and maybe that's all you need. But if you're at a fork in the road, as Yogi Berra says, you should take it. All right, peace.